Hello, hello. All right, you just saw the demonstration of today's rudiment. It's got the greatest name. It's called the Pataflafla. Yeah, didn't come up with it. I don't really know who did, but it's a great rudiment. It's a really great rudiment when you get it fast. But before we go any further, let's address what this lesson is for, or who this lesson is for. It's for beginners. So if you're an intermediate or advanced player, you hopefully already know the Pataflafla. And the way I'm going to be talking about it today is a super basic way. So I just wanted to give that disclaimer. Also, for you beginners out there, this video is for you. And if you've not yet gotten your free PDF in this Rudiments series, I recommend hitting the pause button and going into the description below where you'll find some links to free PDFs. There's a free PDF on the all of the rudiments that we've learning, so you can have it in front of you and use it to practice. There's also a couple of links for how to read drum notation. So if you're a really new drummer and you don't know how to read that, you can grab those PDFs and that'll be, I think, a great practice resource for you. Okay, back to today's rudiment, Pataflafla. It's a mixture of single strokes and flams. So we're incorporating all these kind of things together. It's a really cool sound, and when you get it really fast, it can sound awesome on the snare. It can sound awesome as a drum fill. But first, we gotta learn the rudiment. The notation we're going by is what the Percussive Arts Society lists the rudiment as, and they list it as a 16th note phrase. So if we think of the 16th notes, right, 1 E and up, the first flam, and we're alternating. Think single strokes first, right? So right left, right left. Then you're gonna flam the first note on 1, and flam the last note on the of 1. So if you're playing a right-handed flam, which I would consider the right hand is the accent of the flam, and the left hand is the tiny little flammy note. So if you're starting the Pataflafla like that, then the second note is going to be the E of 1 in your left hand. The third note is going to be the and of 1 in your right hand, and then you're going to play the of 1 as a left-handed flam, meaning the left hand is the accent and the right hand is the flammy note. And then it will just repeat on beat 2. And you go through that same thing and it repeats again on beat 3, over and over and over again. It is an awesome rudiment. It's actually one that I think drummers, even if they never learn the official rudiment, they kind of naturally gravitate to once they learn how to play the flam. It's just like something that it just feels really good, and I think natural when you're playing a drum fill and you're trying to incorporate flams into your drum fills. But it's actually a rudiment, which is kind of cool. So as I always say in this Rudiment series, freestyle it first. Learn the flow of the rudiment without a metronome. That's what I mean by freestyle. Then once you've kind of memorized the sticking, the orchestration of it, pick a slow tempo and then gradually increase by 3. So let's say you start at 50 beats per minute with your metronome. Get comfortable playing the Pataflafla over and over and over again at 50, and then increase by 3. And then increase by 3 again. You know, you'd be surprised how many times inside of one practice session you can increase by 3 if you do it that way. It tricks our brain. We don't really feel the difference between 53 and 56, but we will feel the difference between 53 and 63, and certainly feel the difference between 53 and 73. And often when we feel the difference and we start to sense that it's fast, that's when negative thoughts creep in and we start to say, oof, I don't know if I can do this. And once you have that thought, and once you embrace that mentally as a music student, you're gonna have a hard time learning whatever the thing is that you're practicing. So you really wanna do whatever we can to avoid that. And I had teachers recommend this 3 BPM-ish rule to me when I was a young drummer. And I really embraced it, and it really helped my development. I hope you enjoy practicing the Pataflafla. It is awesome, as I said, and it's going to become another tool in the toolbox. We want to integrate it into our drumming DNA so it can effortlessly come out when we go to play a drum fill, or when we're creating a drum solo, or even a drum group. It's going to help us develop, as I always say with the rudiments, rudiments are going to help us develop our inner clock, our stamina and endurance, our creativity, which is my most important thing, but our hand technique as well, our ability to play dynamics, to play with dynamics, the ability to play loud, soft, and everywhere in between. These are all the benefits to learning, not just the Pataflafla, but any and all of the rudiments. So I encourage you to do that. All right, thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions about the Pataflafla, drop them in the comments below. Be happy to interact with you there. If you enjoyed this video, I'd be so grateful if you would do any and all of the YouTubey things. Hit the like button, hit the notification bell so you stay up to date on all the stuff we got going on here on the DrumShed. If you've not yet subscribed to the channel, I'd be grateful if you did. And maybe share this video with other aspiring drummers like yourself. Any and all of your interaction helps the DrumShed grow and reach new aspiring drummers like you. And my hope is that the DrumShed could be a decent substitute for any aspiring musician out there, especially aspiring drummer, who maybe doesn't have the means of taking private lessons. If I can help any person learn this awesome instrument, it would just mean the world. So, all right, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have a very blessed day.